here's some thank you cards I wrote for some of my previous professors. I don't have their cards anymore, but I have the content that I put in the cards. The first one is my Cell Molec professor. Dear Dr. Emily Schmidt, you have been an inspiring and engaging professor. You went beyond the content of the textbook to show us a real-world application of the material. In addition, you honestly tried to get to know your students and truly showed genuine concern for us and our futures. You engaged my interest from the broad biological scope to the most infinitesimal molecular details. I really grew from your course, and I learned to appreciate scientific research in a more fulfilling way. You told great, exciting stories about new discoveries. Dr. Schmidt, you do so much for your students, it's mind-bending. I don't know if there's enough students at NOVA to appreciate your dedication, so if it means anything coming from one student, thank you so much for being here. Sal. The next one is to my Physics 2 professor. Dear Dr. Brian Armentrout, astrophysics and quantum theory has always captured my imagination and curiosity. Although classroom physics was not one of my stronger fields, but this semester I really feel that I have overcome my cloud of uncertainty with physics equations and textbook concepts. This has been my most challenging course, but I have learned more than I could have even hoped to. In the instant of these past months, my knowledge and appreciation for the way everyday technology and theory work have expanded almost at the speed of light, but of course not exceeding it. I don't think I would feel as comfortable with physics as I now do without your help, patience, and dedication to the dedicated. Thank you for keeping your door open to confused minds. I cannot fully describe how thrilling it is to know that a weakness can be made into a strength, and now have proof of that. Forevermore a student of physics. This one is to my biochem professor. Dear Dr. McCaffrey, no one expects to learn lifelong lessons from their biochemistry course, but that's exactly why life is said to be full of surprises. Beyond the meticulous details of biochem, you have taught me to be consciously aware of the year 2027. And while I have never thought about where I want to be in exactly 15 years from now, you made it quite clear why it is prudent to start doing so. Unlike most professors whose concern about their student goes only as far as the end of the semester, you have pushed your students to consider how to approach success from a retrospective view by encouraging us to realize that our futures are being created in the individual courses of undergrad. I have gained a much greater appreciation for difficult undergrad courses because through your help I realized that even if the subject of some courses might not be related to my medical future, it teaches me vital skills that will one day make me a revered professional. I thank you for all the office time you have invested in me, and please know that when the year 2027 should arrive, you will be remembered in my success. With great appreciation, Sal.